Part 1 was collector's editions, Part 2 was standard editions, and Part 3 was DVD hardbox editions. And finally we end our 4-parters with my pride and joy, the Ultimate Editions. Now, I don't have every single one. I'm missing out the Cowboy Bebop as people are just over-exaggerating the prices. I've seen them go for like £500 or more. Currently someone on eBay selling it for $350, but they're missing the movie with it, and they won't even budge from their price. There are a bunch of Gundam Ultimate Editions, which I'm not a Gundam fan. I'm not going to watch Gundam. I'm not a full-on mecha. If there's no storyline to it, like, you know, Gundam, they argue their storyline, but it's like every single thing is revolving around the Gundams, you know? Because it's the Gundam. I'm not a fan of just watching continuous robot fights and shit. Because they don't bleed, they bash each other, and then, yeah, until one robot can't battle anymore. It's not the sort of thing I like long-running shonens. I try and keep away from all that stuff. And there are particular shonens I do like, but there are those that I don't, so you can guess. Naruto, One Piece, Bleach, you know, all that, Dragon Ball, whatever. But we have come to this time where I can now unbox my Ultimate Editions. So without any further ado, let's get into the video. So first of all, we will start off with my least favourite, just because there's not much in it. There's a little booklet with it, but my original one arrived dented, so I sold that and I bought it again. This is sealed, as you can see. I think you can get these dirt cheap now. I think you can get them for like a tenner or whatever. But yeah, happy to have this. Pretty cheap, but it's not an edition nonetheless. And I enjoyed the film. I thought it was very sad, and I really enjoyed it. I recommend you watch the film. It's quite magical. It's very, very engaging. But, you know, it's not my favourite Ultimate Edition. Not by a long shot. If you want to watch this video, just go to my playlist, Flying Hlucha Ultimate Editions. Miss Hakusai, I think is pronounced, I don't know. Reason for this is it's so low on the list is just due to the fact that the dub wasn't released until after this had actually come out. It's the first one made of actual wood. Full on wood this is. It's got, I think a booklet that comes with it. But if I turn the back around, yeah, it comes with a booklet. It's just, as you can see, it's only in Japanese. Now, you can get the collector's edition by all the anime as it's been re-released, but that has the English version, whereas this one doesn't. So if you want it in English, you get the collector's edition. But if you want it in Japanese, you get this edition. But it was quite a good film. Parts of it bored me, but it was generally a stand-up film. It was really, really, really enjoyable. Yeah. To the next one. So, another small Ultimate Edition. We have Patama Inverted. Now, it's random that they decided to just make an Ultimate Edition of this film, seeing as no one's heard of it. Sort of like Miss Hakusai, if that's how you pronounce that. I don't actually know the actual way of pronouncing that, but yeah, just like that. This was a Kickstarter, so they didn't just decide to make it, they just asked the public if they would donate, and voila. And I think people got like certain things. If you look at my Patama Inverted Ultimate Edition, then you'll see, because some people that donated, they got bigger prizes than others, but if you're willing to donate that much money just to get this, you know, is it worth it at the end? But at the end of it, there's a book here that shows all the people that donated anyway. But yeah, I thought the film was decent, if that, but definitely the least best, or the least voted one for me out of all the Ultimate Editions that happen to be films. It's not as good as Miss Hakusai, it's not good as Perfect Blue or any of the other film Ultimate Editions I have, but it's enjoyable nonetheless. As a weird concept that they're all upside down, but yeah, I'll show you the back now. All the contents is upside down because if you turn it upside down, See that? Yeah, because the film is supposed to be upside down, that's why. Hopefully they don't mess with the camera too much, but this is an okay film. I don't think I enjoyed it as much as the Giovanni's or the Miss Hakasai film, but it was alright. It was a good attempt. It was decent. But yeah, it's just you get a lot more stuff with this, which is why it's higher than those two, but yeah, get your hands on it, it's quite rare. So, next on the list is Blood-C Ultimate. Now, I've re-edited what I'm filming right now, so later in the video you'll see the beginning. I start talking about that, and I'm like, oh wait, this is chipboard, this isn't made out of cardboard. So later in the video you understand. But yeah, this was the first Ultimate Edition where they started slacking and started using bloody cardboard, you know, because look, this will go flimsy for that time and just wither away. But yeah, the beginning is a chipboard art box, not a paper one like this. So later in the video I go, oh wait, this is a chipboard, yeah, because I filmed this after I've, you know, looked through, gone through any mistakes. I've done a lot of mistakes, that's why I'm refilming all this. But yeah, especially to see the little 14th place, 13th place thing, because I had to do a few editing there as well. But enough of that. Yeah, this picture really doesn't translate what the anime is about. She hasn't got grey hair, she doesn't look like that, she looks a lot different. She looks a lot older, and the animation's a lot crisper in the movie compared to the series. But it's still a nice artwork, but she hasn't got grey hair, so I'm just confused as to why they've done that. Is it supposed to be black hair? Because it's looking grey to me. But I enjoyed Blood-C. I thought it was really cool. It's lower on this list just due to the fact that, yeah, you got a cool book. Cool. But it's just, there's a bloody cardboard sleeve. Tower of God has a cardboard sleeve. Yeah, they just need to stop doing it, really. It's very frustrating. Stop doing it. But yeah, it comes with a book. I wish it came with a few stickers or something, even though I'm not a fan of that. A few art cards would have done, but that's why it's so low on this list. I'm not going to talk too much because it'll just be pointless, because I've made these Ultimate Edition videos for a reason. So just go and check those out. But that's why this is low on the list. That's the back. And yeah, The Tower of God Ultimate Edition takes the number 10 spot. Now, Tower of God was very much hyped when it first released, and then as it got towards the end, the anime declined because, well, it was just very rushed, and people were left wanting more, and they didn't get it. But thankfully, not long after actually purchasing this, you know, back in my uploads, go back a few videos from this one, and you'll see I actually unboxed this recently. But I'm really happy to have this, because season 2 has now been announced, so it's not like this is the only thing, you know. Finally I can get season 2, and it'll be like, it wasn't so pointless buying this after all. This is based on a Korean web novel called a manhwa, if I'm not mistaken, not much different from a manga. Yeah, actually it's a lot different. It looks like an American style comic compared to a manga, which looks a lot better. But yeah, like I said, with the Blood-C Ultimate Edition, this starts copying it with the crappy cardboard sleeve, which all the anime, if you're watching this, you think, I doubt it, you haven't got this long into the video. Stop with these flimsy cardboard fucking sleeves. You know, it's just, you're trying to save money, and we're paying a lot of money here. You're not rewarding us. If I sort of pause there, it's because my battery just flashed up. But yeah, you know, we're paying money, and you're not giving back to us. Just please fix these stupid mistakes, along with sticking info sheets in the back. That'll help a lot. But yeah, 1 to 13. LPCM, unfortunately, probably American release has that as well. But yeah, I recently just got this. I had to wait freaking ages to get it as well. I had to wait nearly as longer for Blood-C as well, which is also irritating. But yeah, there's no art cards, no nothing with it. It's just a book. but because it's bigger and the artwork on this looks better, even though it's made of cardboard again, yeah, that's why it isn't as high. But we moved. So I've come to this part of the video. Remember before when I said I thought this was a cardboard, box, chipboard, whatever. And then I say, later in the video, you'll realise I made that mistake. I've corrected that mistake now. So yeah, the only two paper ones are Blood's the Ultimate and Tower of God. So yeah, you've gone forward in time. But thankfully this is chipboard. I don't understand why they couldn't have made Blood's the Ultimate and Tower of God chipboard like this. But they just started saving money. But yeah, this is chipboard, thankfully. And if only I could go back in time and make Tower of God and Blood's the Ultimate chipboard, then it would be higher in this list, but this is chipboard, so it's higher than them. We move. But this is a Netflix anime, Netflix original. It bombed at the at Netflix. It didn't do very well. Not many people streamed it, as far as I know. But yeah, this only has, was it 12, 13 episodes? It has, I think it has 13. I'm not actually sure. Screw it. Just watch my my Be the Beginning Ultimate Edition, and I'll probably tell you there. But yeah, there was a season 2 to this as well, which is only like 6 episodes and hasn't been released on Blu-ray in the UK. I haven't checked if it's in the US or not, but this is also above Tower of God and Blood-Sea, just due to the fact that it has art cards with it and a CD, even though the art cards are pretty shit. But yes, it's more than what you get for those two anyway. But the soundtrack to this, is really good. I really, really like the soundtrack to this. I think it may be the outro or the intro, because no, I think the intro is like it's not even an intro. You can't even call it that. But yeah, really like this. It's a really good anime. Just a shame it didn't get the recognition it needed. But the soundtrack to this is so good. It goes, someday I'll be gone where I belong. It's in English. It's really, really good. But yeah, art cards. Would have been cool to have a book poster, but unfortunately not. But yeah, this is quite pricey. I think they put it down to like £60 in the Christmas sale, and people still didn't buy it. But season 2 has not been released on Blu-ray as far as I know. There's only 6 episodes to that anyway. I saw that on Netflix anyway. I don't own Netflix because I don't watch much shit on there. My friend does. He has Netflix, but he watches all those cringy shows. But yeah, this is quite neat. I think I must have paid like 50 quid or something. I got this on CX and it arrived in pretty darn good condition. A few little ninks, in the corner, but for the price I paid for it, it's worth it. But it retails about £90 or something. I got it for 50, so I'm happy. So next up is Terror in Resonance. Now this is smaller than a Be the Beginning, but because the artwork and the way it looks like it's been smashed, is why I like this so much. Info sheet is over there. I'll bring it in a minute. But yeah, inside there's a digipack and you get a book as well. It is, I can't remember his name, but it's the same guy that made Cowboy Bebop. Where's the other one? Kids on the Slope, Samurai Champloo. No, I forgot his freaking name. But yeah, this looks really cool. I really like the reflective sort of cover it has. Yeah, I got this for a bargain. See, you see it's used. Not too bad, pretty good. I got this pretty cheap. I think all the anime was selling this dirt cheap at one point as a Christmas sale or something. Or one of the sales anyway. But yeah, I haven't seen this yet, but I'll definitely get onto watching this. The back, the info sheet. It is a toss-up between this and Be the Beginning. They're quite, I'd say they're possibly joint at that position. So what have we had so far? About 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. I think they're probably joint ninth. They're joint ninth because I like the artwork for this. It has a nice book with it. It's really cool. I'd say joint ninth. But yeah, really happy to have this. We move. Now we have the Eureka 7, and you forgot for a minute there. The Eureka 7 Ultimate Edition comes with a poster, comes with a book, and you're ruining my video again, Gerbils. Damn it. Gerbils at it again. But, yeah, they have a poster, a book, and it's not the first, the cardboard-like thing. Mainly when people sell this on CX or like eBay, for instance, they don't even have this like cardboard thing protecting it. They just have like the little chipboard box thing inside of it. But yeah, this is quite unique. I like this. Comes with all 50 episodes. I had to get the movies and the other shit separately, which are all part of my collect editions and standard Blu-ray edition video. Parts 1 and 2 to this, what was it, quadrility or some shit, if you could call it that, of videos. But yeah, this is cool. Nice little art box that comes inside as well. So the back, not sure there's actually much in the back. Unfortunately not, they could have made more of an effort, but we move. Now this could have been lower on the list, but because of the rareness of it, I put it a bit higher. But this is Gurren Lagann. People love the shit out of this show. I didn't like it as much as other people did. I thought it was really overhyped. Put Gainax back on the map though, gave them the recognition they deserve. The second Gainax Ultimate Edition, by the way, out of all these, second only to Neon Genesis. But no, the first, it came first and Neon Genesis was second. But yeah, Gurren Lagann, it comes with a book. Nothing compared to like the Japanese Ultimate Edition. But there's not a Japanese Ultimate Edition, it's just like a big ass fucking box of crap ton of shit. This has like the parallel work things, which bored the shit out of me. And the 2 movies, which just recaps. But yeah. Gerbil's biting its bars at the moment. But it's just the rareness of this that I put it up higher on the list. It's quite a nice little art box. The art box, the artwork's nice. There's also a collect edition as well. But yeah. Now we have Xenadia Ultimate Edition, which it's my recent Ultimate Edition, the one I just unboxed before this video. But yeah, the first of a 4K Ultimate Edition in my collection. Comes with a book. Unlike all the other ones, the book is separate, so if you ever buy this, you're less likely to have the book with it. It's one of those unique ones, seeing as unique is, you could buy it on MVM website, you get the chipboard box with 2, 4Ks inside, you don't get the Blu-rays with it, and but you won't get the book. So it'll say collector's edition. It's the same shit except you got 2 4K ones instead of a 4K and a Blu-ray. And yeah, it just says collect edition. This is an Ultimate Edition just for the book. But yeah, this is kind of cool. You got a whole series, and I'm going to take the wheel out now. Go to Gerbil's going mental. Just a little bit more quiet now. But yeah. It's okay, I was expecting more, maybe a few art cons, but all you got was a book. But like I said, you can go on MVM website, you get part 1 with a chip box, and then you get part 2 just separately. It costs you like £48.99. The only thing that won't be included is the limited edition book, which maybe one day all the anime will just release on its own for like 30 quid or some shit, but I hope they don't, because I want it exclusive to this edition. Because the Perfect Blue Ultimate Edition had its book sold separately, so don't see it stopping them. But yeah, this one is rated just above Gurren Lagann. Next on the list we have Escaflowne, as they say over in Scotland. Escaflowne. Comes with the movie as well. I thought the movie was beautifully animated. I thought it was something by like Studio Madhouse. It's actually Bones that animated the movie. I like the Saw. I think it goes da na 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 da na na na. But yeah, a little dink there. As you all know, I bought this second hand, but I got it quite cheap. So yeah, it goes. My gerbil's drinking at the moment, but it can't deprive them of water now, can I? But yeah, as a big ass one, I think it has a CD soundtrack as well, as a book. Oh, the info sheet's inside. Let me have to take that out now, don't I? Give me a second, I also had a collector's edition, which I think I unboxed before this, and I actually unboxed in the same video, I think. But a little tatty info sheet, but like I said, I got it cheaper, so yeah. It goes very pricey nowadays, but it would have been cool if you had the original dub and the new dub, the Kickstarter dub, but you can't license the original if you don't have the licensing to it, can you? But I've watched little clips from the original dub on like a streaming website somewhere, like an illegal one, because there's no other way of watching it, apart from old DVD releases. And then I've listened to this one, and this one is just so much better. This dub is just 10 times better. The cat girl there has a horrible fucking annoying American ass accent. Sort of like, you remember Demon City when they go into the cafe and there's some stupid ass Texan ass bloody woman voicing one of the characters at the bar? Oh, that was annoying, wasn't it? Hey y'all, gotta do my thing. A fucking weird ass Texan accent. But there's a book with it as well. Yeah. It has a chipboard box with a movie, which is also cool. As they say in Pokemon, there's a little James reference there, but TV series, the movie, soundtracks as well. Book inside. There is a book, isn't there? I'm pretty sure there's a book. Yeah, there's a book. Sold my collector's edition. Yeah, it just comes with a book as far as I know. And some CDs, but yeah. Who listens to CDs anymore? Am I right? But yeah, the rest of the books is good condition. It's just that little dink in the corner. But yes, it's high up in the list because it's quite rare and very big. It's probably the bulkiest, chunkiest Ultimate Edition I have, but yeah. We move. Next up, in the number 4th spot, we have Wolf's Rain, the Ultimate Edition. Now, this was the second Ultimate Edition and last to have this cardboard sort of thing. But I really, really like this Ultimate Edition. It's so good. It's mainly just for the contents that are inside it, really. I haven't seen the series. I know there's 26 plus 4 episodes. But I'm really happy to have this. At one point, it's really cheap. And now I think it's really expensive. CX was selling it for like 40 quid at one point, but now it's gone up in price. But yeah, the soundtrack to this is good. I've seen clips of it on YouTube. But yeah, it's mainly just for the contents, which I'll show you now. Yeah, I was right. You got some nice art cards here. You got 2 posters, They I think 3 posters actually. But they spoil you. You got posters as well with it. You got a really nice chipboard art box. You got fucking beautiful digipack. You got a nice book. Cardboard. But nice sleeve to go with it. Yeah, I haven't seen Wolf's Rain yet, but I really, really want to see it. I haven't got round to it. There's like 26 episodes. It's like 4 OVAs if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. But it has a special place in my heart. I've seen it go for like 40 quid in places, but it's a lot more rarer now. But that's why it makes the, I think, yeah, fourth 4th position. But, 4th position. So we got 15, let's put 15 as like joint 2, because remember I put Terror and Resonance and Be the Beginning as joint, didn't I? So we'll put it down to 14. So 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Yeah. But it's really good. So that's why Water Rain takes the 4th place. So the Perfect Blue Ultimate Edition comes 3rd. Now the reason it comes 3rd is just because of how big it is. It has a companion book, it has a big chunky book, it's like storyboard sketches, so how they animated it, how they did the little sketches for each and individual scene. It doesn't look that cool. There's like 300 something pages, which is a lot, but you're looking at little rough little sketches, it's not that interesting to me anyway. But it's massive, absolutely huge, heavy. Yeah, it's supposed to be like upscaled. Well, they tampered with it a bit. They, made the sharpness a bit better than what it was. But some people don't agree. Some people do agree. It's just a matter of opinion, really. But yeah, I really like this. I really like this a lot. It deserves a 3rd place. It's brilliant. Let me just double check what's inside. Oh yeah, that's right. What is it? The Big Blue Book has the CD soundtrack and the movie inside, like Be the Beginning does, and Bloodsea and that lot. They have it inside their book as well. But this is just massive, really heavy. Apparently, some people don't like the remastering of the Blu-ray, because all the anime, as far as I know, the first people to release it on Blu-ray film, maybe Japan did, but 2013 we released a collector's edition with like a rough upscaling Blu-ray, and then I think 2019 they released it again, standard Blu-ray, and sort of fixed it. I sold my collector's edition after I found out about that, but I kept the art cards and put them in here. But then they did it again, so they had the rough one from 2013 collectors, they had the standard Blu-ray, and then they thought they'd do it again, and they sort of tried remastering it again. They just spiked the brightness a bit, and yeah, they fiddled around with the picture. I thought the picture looked good, but that's just me. But yeah, it's different to the G-Kids one, as they sort of spiked the picture a bit, I don't know. But the side-by-side comparison wasn't good, as it wasn't side-by-side. They sort of just put it in the middle, like a line down the middle. It's kind of stupid how they showcased their upscaling, but yeah, this has to be 3rd, because it's very rare, very big. A lot of people would love to get their hands on this. I probably shouldn't keep putting my hands on that, but yeah, this has to be 3rd place. This is just gargantuan, man. This is really good. I think this is part of the Christmas sale. It just popped out of nowhere. I was sitting outside a cafe with my mate, and it came in the Christmas sale, and I fucking snatched that shit up immediately. It sold out real quick as well. I think I got it for like £50, so I'm really happy. But yeah, now we go on to the big 2. So I've been keeping it down here for a while. I've got my fucking aerial for my TV. It's like a little, it does the job. But I've been having this little thing down here for as long as I can remember. It's on here, because it'll ruin anything else that sits below it. It comes with a massive book. Massive book. Massive, get it? Humongous, massive, mate. There's the Resin Gate. This is, unfortunately, from the 2004 Fullmetal Alchemist, not the Brotherhood one, which I would have loved it if they just did it with Brotherhood, but the detail that's gone into this, wow. It was tough. I was going to put it at number 1, but I have to put it at number 2. Because number 1 has to keep its spot. But it opens up. Like, have you seen the... what is it? The Death Parade? The collector's edition for America of the Death Parade opens up like an elevator. And this opens up In the anime, it opens up like you would a door. This comes outwards. But they got 2 chipboard boxes, so it'd be impossible to bend it outwards. This is so cool. I've got the little paper thing as well. It's like, like a little paper certificate that only people that pre-ordered could get it. Unfortunately, it has someone else's name on it. Doesn't have my name because I wasn't collecting back in like 2016. This is like possibly the first ever Ultimate Edition all the anime released. This is really bloody heavy as well. But could have been number 1. Just missed out. Just due to the fact it's a freaking 2004 Full Metal Alchemist. And not the Brotherhood that everyone loves. Brotherhood is, at the moment, at the time of this recording, it's gone down to 2nd place. Only to number 1 being Frieren. You know, Frieren, the anime, with the elf that lives 1,000 years. I'm loving that anime. I'm currently, at the time of this recording, waiting for episode 10 to be dubbed, because I love the dub. But Frieren is number 1 at the moment with 9.11, and number 2 is for Malcolm's Brotherhood, I think, with 9.09 rating. I think one of the first ones to top Brotherhood was Kaguya-sama, and then the special edition of Attack on Titan then skyrocketed and got like a 9.16 rating, and then that, rapidly went down to like top 20. But yeah, fortunately it didn't take the number 1 spot, but it's still a bloody gem to have. It's going for like nearly 500 quid more. I think I paid like £100 something for this because I don't know. He was offering like 250 quid and I got it for like 100 something. Someone would have bought it, but I managed to get my hands on it. So you get this, you get the book, you get like a little. Only people that pre-ordered will get the little paper sheet with their name on it. Fortunately, like I said, I got someone else's name on it. But yeah, really happy to have this as number 1 spot. Sorry, number 2 spot. My gerbil's looking at me eagerly at the moment. Can I help you? Can I help you, little guy? I've had to take his wheel out because he keeps going mental on it. You go eat some food. And for the number 1 spot, many of you would have known this was coming. But it's upside down. The Evangelion Ultimate Edition. You could be calling it Evangelion, Evangelion, Evangelion is what these dumbass Americans call it. But I better close this, put my hand over the address real quick. There we go, let me cover that up real quick. Voila. And yes, there we have it. My entire collection of the Ultimate Editions. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. Really happy to have all this. And unfortunately, I'm going to have to show you all the Ultimate Editions I do not have. Some of which I will never get, and that's the Gundam ones. But yeah, I'll show you the ones now. Before I start showing the Ultimate Editions I don't have, I thought I'd show you this. Now, this was licensed by Manga Entertainment. It's very much like a Ultimate Edition. Practically like an Ultimate Edition. It's got all the anime sheet on the back, even though it just says Manga UK. It's literally like what all the anime sheet would look like. But yeah, I love the box, man. The box is so cool, the way I don't know, it's sort of reflective in a way. Then again, it's not, but yeah, this is a deluxe edition by Manga Entertainment. I could call it an Ultimate Edition. It's really big. It's extremely fucking rare. It's like as rare as the Full Metal Alchemist Ultimate Edition. That's how rare it is. It's possibly one of the rarest things I have in my whole collection. It was a Zavvi exclusive, but Manga Entertainment I licensed it, and they no longer exist anymore, unfortunately. But thought I'd include this, seeing as I haven't included it in any of my other anime entire collection videos, so yeah, here's my Ghost in the Shell Deluxe Edition. So I'll have my gerbil in the back of the pictures here for your enjoyment, but the first picture here shows Gundam Seed. I don't really care for Gundam Seed, to be honest. I don't want it because I don't collect Gundam. But yeah, I don't collect Gundam, so it says unfortunately it had to be made in Ultimate Edition, but it's one that I'll never ever want. Here's Gundam Seed Destiny, another Ultimate Edition I don't really want. So yeah. Now, these are the only two Ultimate Editions that I say I do want. I want the Cowboy Bebop one more than I want the Full Metal Panic one. But it would be nice to have the Full Metal Panic one anyway. I've already got the Full Metal Panic Collector's Edition chipboard box. But the Full Metal Panic Ultimate Edition is pretty crap. It is pretty crap. The artwork's bland compared to the Collector's Edition. The book is just lackluster with just pictures, no information, no interviews, no nothing. And that's it. That's it, really. It's like the same size box as Escaflowne, but not as good. But I would still really want it in my collection, just due to the fact I want to complete my own editions. Forget the Gundam ones exist, because I don't collect Gundam. But yeah, I would really like this. If any of you could sell it to me for, I don't think it's worth £50. I'd probably take £40 or less. It's just not worth £50. £40 or more, I'll take it off your hands. It has to have the info sheet with it though. That's what makes it so freaking hard to get hold of. I think CEX sell it, but very much doubt this. The info sheet will be with it. And they're selling it for too much as well. Someone's selling it on eBay for like fucking over £100. But the info sheet has to be involved or included, otherwise I'm not interested. But I'd love to have it as my collection. It's not that good, it's lackluster, but if I can have it in my Ultimate Edition collection, it would make me happy. But yeah. And here is the Cowboy Bebop Ultimate Edition. What you get with it, where the discs go into, I think they're like digipacks or big massive ones, which are really nice. CDs, no one really listens to CDs anymore. It's like a vinyl carry case, yet there's no vinyls in it. I don't like vinyl myself, but for the collectors, you kind of let them down a bit. And then there's like a big empty gap, which they could have filled with, but they didn't. But someone was selling for like $3.50, I offered them $2.50, and only to find out, yeah, the movie isn't even included because they fucking lost the disc. But yeah, maximum I pay is about, say, £200. I won't pay any more than that. But if you're willing to sell it for that, I'll take off your hands. But yeah, thank you all for watching this video, and I'll see you all in the next one. The Flying Alucha, Shababai.